Hello there, I'm Yvonne DeCellis coming to you on Y Energy, my channel within YouTube. Just here to do a request video, but I'm hoping that this is something everyone can benefit from, or anyone who needs this can benefit from. I'm going to show a couple of different exercises. I'm just looking at my notes here. I'm going to show you how to do a temporal tap to reprogram your brain, a triple warmer visor, and a triple warmer soother to help with stress. A woman told me that her daughter has, I believe it's called Bruxton, which is stress-induced tooth grinding at night in her sleep, and I guess she wakes up in pain because of the tooth grinding. So I'm hoping these things that I'm showing you will help. I also read that a mouth guard is a good idea. The only problem with mouth guards is you tend to wear through them. They can be worn through really easily. It's also probably kind of hard to fall asleep with a mouth guard in, although I think if you're willing to spend extra money, you can have one custom made and custom fitted for her, but I would still think it would be uncomfortable for sleeping. And I know she wants an all-natural remedy, so I wanted to just show her these moves. The first thing I'm going to show is the temporal tap. And what I recommend, too, is if you like this move, you might also want to do a search for Donna Eden and temporal tap, and I'll put a link to it in the description once I get this video ready for posting, and there's a table of contents and everything. Be on the lookout. Eventually, I'll put a link to Donna Eden's temporal tap. The way this works is when you're tapping, you're going to be literally tapping on your temple, over your ear, and back. And on the left side, you want to put in, this is going to sound kind of strange, but the left side is the critical side. It's where you want to put in all of your negatives. The right side's where you put in the positives. So for someone like her, I would recommend, one thing is, intent is very important here. So if you're saying one thing and thinking another, you're tapping to what you're thinking. What she might want to do is actually write down two statements, one negative statement and one positive statement, and really incorporate that so you're really believing it when you're saying it, really present in the moment and thinking about it as you're saying it. So you could start on the left side and say something like, for example, I'm not going to grind my teeth tonight. I'm not going to grind my teeth anymore. Stress isn't going to make me grind my teeth. I'm not going to be stressed out. And you would do that maybe 5 or 6 times on the left side for the negative. But then you want to put the positive thought on the right side. So you could say something like, I'm going to sleep well. I'm going to wake up rested. I'm going to sleep really well. I'm going to sleep fine. Something like that. So again, so negative on the left, positive on the right. And what Donna suggested is do that a couple times a day, and it usually takes about 30 days to notice a change. So that's my suggestion number 1. And then suggestion number 2 is the triple warmer visor. I'm going to do this very quickly because we're going to lose eye contact, but just breathing methods. Always have your tongue touching the roof of your mouth. And if at all possible, it's ideal for you to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So if you want to rub your hands together, get them nice and warm. And then you want to put the palms of your hands on your cheekbones. So palms of the hands on the cheekbones, thumbs out to the ears, because that is going on the triple warmer meridian. And then these fingers should be on top of your head. And let's just hold it here for a moment with 2 quick breaths. So breathe in and rise up. And then sink on the breath out. And one last time in and out. And sorry again if that was too fast. I'm just trying to keep my video length down to something reasonable. So that was the triple warmer visor. The other nice thing about the triple warmer visor is if you have cluster headache problems, which is usually pain on one side and it almost feels like a stabbing pain, doing this particularly with warmed up hands can really help with headache pain. But without further ado, I want to go to the last move, the triple warmer soother. I took Donna Eden's triple warmer smoothie and just changed one thing in the beginning and added something in the end, but I'll explain how she does the triple warmer smoothie too. What you want to do once again is you want to warm your hands up good. And now the way she does this is she puts her hands in front this way. I actually start off this way because I find when I rub my hands together, this is the part that gets really warm, and I find warming up the eyeball muscles to be very helpful. So you're going to want to rub your hands together and put them in front of your eyes. The eyes can be closed or open. It doesn't matter. You just want to keep them close to your eyes, close enough so that you can feel the heat in your eyes from your hands. Take a breath in. And then on the breath out, just twist them. So now your fingers are facing each other. Take another breath in. And then on the breath out, just drag your fingers back to your temples. You can hold them here for a moment, which is helpful if you have a headache. And then you want to go back up and over your ears, down the back of your neck. Slide down. You can flatten your hands once they're on your neck. You can flatten and slide down. And then in front and go over your heart chakra. I keep forgetting to move my crystal out of harm's way when I do this. Sorry about that. But in front of the heart chakra. This is where Donna Eden ends the exercise. She ends it at the heart chakra, and you can stop here if you feel comfortable, or you can do what I've added to it at the end, which is the triple warmer rub, and I'm going to need to stand for this. So you're going to have to, from this move, and this I would say do on the out breath, is slide up, and then down, out to the wrists, and then back up, go back up the back of the neck, to the ears, and back down. And you can do this part as many times as you want. This is on the triple warmer meridian that we're doing this rub on, and if you feel a temperature or pressure shift, that means this is working. This is up to you whether you want to do this part or not. But I usually just do that a few times, and then I go into prayer mode. And I usually end this in prayer mode. But if you want to, another thing you can add to this if your wrists are hurting is you can just stay in prayer pose mode and just bring your hands down as low as you comfortably can, which is a really good wrist stretch. And then when you're done, just rub your hands together and shake them out. That way, if you've picked up any negative energy, it lets it go and won't go into your hand chakras. So anyway, I really do hope that was helpful. I hope that helps the woman whose daughter is having problems with the tooth grinding, but I hope this was helpful for anyone who comes to watch it. So once again, thank you so much to my loyal subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you so much. You're really helping my channel out a lot. If you're new, I really hope you will be back. Thank you so much for your time. Namaste. Peace and light. Please hit the subscribe button down below and leave comments down below to let me know what you think. Any kind of interactivity is wonderful, so anything you can leave, that would be fabulous. But again, thank you so much for your time. I will be back in about a week. Take care of yourselves. Be as well as possible. Peace and light once again. Namaste. Cheers. Bye-bye.